Good early morning, everyone. This is Dan Smariglio of Voice of the People USA and America Rising, and I am coming live at 5:02 a.m. Eastern Time. Why? I don't know, but it's been too long, and I have a lot to say. So with that, hopefully, for anybody who is crazy enough to be listening live right now, that music really woke you up, because it gets me going every single time, and I have missed doing this. This is my daily thoughts and rants, and this is me just basically bloviating and ranting and raging and going off on everything that has me pissed off. Does that sound like fun? I don't know. But these are my thoughts, my opinions, and I'm damn sure going to share it because I can, because I will, and because I don't care. Because somebody somewhere needs to say what needs to be said. Am I that person? I have no idea. I'm just one person with a voice. I'm just a conservative community activist. Yes, Barack Obama, I am your exact duplicate. I actually give a damn about the Constitution, give a damn about this country, give a damn about the laws and the privileges entitled to all of us, we, the legal American citizens. Yes, people. This is what I do. This is what I love, and this is what I miss. And for everybody that has waited for a new podcast, I thank you for your patience. I thank you for your time. And believe me, I am not gonna go away again, because there's so many things to say and so many more people to piss off. So, with that, let's go. Don't tread on me. Yes, to everybody, thank you. To Spreaker, thank you. So, first things first, I have to address that I've gotten some requests from people and messages from people on liberal Facebook under the America Rising account, wondering when the next podcast would be, when I'm coming back, when I'm doing my thing. So for all of you that sent those messages, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It means the world to me, and I don't know why you listen to what I have to say, but it means everything to me. And then, well, along with those people who actually want to hear me just rant and rage, you have those ones that just wish I'd stay the hell away. You have the critics, the trolls, if you will, that love to scour my Facebook pages, hoping that I'll stay away and stay dead and not return to the world of activism and not piss off the public, piss off the masses, not the public so much, just the crazy America-hating public. Those are some special friends. So, well, it's not the lyrics, obviously, because I really don't care for the song, but I like the music. So to all of you out there, well, the critics that really just despise me, well, you know what? This little song is for you. And, what can I say? For those who know it, great. For those who don't, well, you're not missing much. But the title of the song is Hate Me Now. Just the instrumental. Yes, not the lyrics, because, again, I really don't like that type of music. Not my thing. But to the critics, yes, I am back, and you can continue to hate on me, and you can continue to wish me dead, wish that my family would die, wish that I would burn in hell and go away. The kind things that you all have to say. Thank you. I appreciate your support and your continued following and your persistence and your perseverance. Yes, thank you to all the haters. You help inspire me and make me want to come out and do my thing even more. So, that's for you. Enough of that crap. So, what have I missed since the election, huh? Well, one, I would hate to say I told you so, but unfortunately, I did. And I'm not exactly proud of that, and I think anybody with common sense knew what the outcome of the election would be and what would happen. So, of course, we have the most liberal, most disgusting anti-American government that we have ever ever seen in this country. This is truly a historical time, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta admit. I mean, we have, obviously, the radical Barack Obama in the White House. And Secretary of State John Kerry, I mean, my God, I wonder if he shares a corner office in the cave, wherever Al Qaeda is holed up this week, next to Jimmy Carter's office. I feel safe. But hey, Barack, you're doing a great job. So, something that I have to touch on because it's something that means a lot to me. And, I've held hundreds of rallies against illegal immigration. Why? Not because I thought it was a cool thing to do and it was the it thing to do and the in thing to do, because nobody else was doing crap as far as I'm concerned. And for my region here in Hazleton, Pennsylvania, or as I like to call it, occupied Hazleton, Pennsylvania, I felt that there needed to be something to counter the overabundance of American hatred being demonstrated by those who don't even have the right to protest in our streets anyway, the illegal alien criminals. Well, let me say this. I will never call an illegal and undocumented anything. What I will call them are criminals. I will call them scum, parasites, rapists, murderers, viruses, parasites that eat away at our freedoms, that eat away at what's left of the sovereignty of this great nation. Illegal alien scumbag criminal invaders. They are one of the nucleuses that is to blame for just the destruction of our sovereignty, for the absolute decline of everything that we hold true and near. So, you heard about it for a while, then you heard nothing about illegals, of course, because it wasn't in the political atmosphere at that time. No. We had to shift our focus. It was all about politics, all about the elections, Hey, that's what we do, right? Just fool the masses. And then, of course, we had the Sandy Hook tragedy. And, well, as is the case to anybody killed in a violent tragedy, this includes the upwards of 60,000 people that have been murdered at the hands of illegal aliens, murdered at the hands of leftist radicals, etc., etc. And of course, always paying homage to our brave men and women in the armed forces. But I assure you that, and it doesn't make it right, and I'm probably going to get flack for this, and I really don't care, all right? But has anybody noticed that, well, before the election, Obama went to the UN and attempted to take away our Second Amendment? But nobody was really focused on that, were they? No, the Tea Party people, not the supporters, because I love the supporters. I hate the ones who claim to run the Tea Party. They were busy focused on the Chick-fil-A, that whole big thing going on about Chick-fil-A. While this was happening, the UN and our president was about to, take away our Second Amendment. It was stopped. But then Sandy Hook happened, and obviously anybody that loses a life in an event, in a murderous rampage, whatever it is, or any type of crime, it's a tragedy. It's a loss. But let me just say something, all right? People have said to me that we have to get rid of guns because if there were no guns, there'd be no more shootings. Well, how do you stop something like Sandy Hook from happening? How do you stop something like that from happening? People said if there's no guns, then we don't have to worry about it. No, you know what would have stopped something like that from happening? It's called an armed guard that would have seen a sick little bastard walk into a school dressed like Rambo and would have shot his ass dead upon arrival. So yes, argue that point. Okay? We leave our schools unprotected. I'm sorry. Is it wrong to say that I want more trained professionals with guns in our schools? In public places? To keep people safe? Is that somehow wrong? But then obviously we have the gun bans and the assault on ammo and the assault on semi-automatics and the assault on this and the assault on that. Blah, 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 goes on and on and on. And all I keep hearing about is how guns kill, guns kill. Yes, I know that when I look at my firearms, sometimes they tell me that they're going to go out and do something today. They're going to go out and go target shooting today. They're going to go to the range and kick back a few rounds, because obviously guns kill people, not the people firing the guns. Yes, liberal idiotic knowledge, right? Logic, knowledge, no knowledge, logic. Yes. Okay. Then we have public disclaimer, I use words that could be viewed as profane and sometimes blunt. And, well, I'm not going to say I'm sorry, but hey, I warned you. You have a douchebag like Governor Cuomo in New York, and a bigger douchebag like Mayor Bloomberg. And what do we have? Gun-free zones. Yes, I love this sign, this picture that I saw on the liberal-controlled Facebook. And it was about gun-free zones. So yes, if you're in New York City, a place that I love and hold very near and dear, okay, if somebody comes at you with a gun, all you got to do is run to a gun-free zone, and if that person's still following you or hasn't shot you dead yet, just point up to the no guns allowed sign. If that doesn't work, run again and point and yell louder to the nearest gun-free zone sign, because obviously that'll make the criminals drop their guns. That's all it takes, people. Don't you know? And remember, don't drink your soda in New York now. Bad. The problem I have is everybody's up in arms about, them going after our guns. Listen, this piece of trash president wants to take away our right to bear arms. Okay? It is not only an insult to every single legal citizen of this country that has that God-given right to bear arms, so say it our Constitution. It is an insult and a slap in the face to every man and woman that has fought for our freedom in war, that has fought for our freedom and served our country to protect and preserve and defend our rights as American citizens. We go to war to protect and uphold and preserve our rights, our sovereignty. So tell me how what he is doing isn't a direct slap in the face and spit on all their graves, because I see no difference. Once this bastard goes and infringes upon our Second Amendment, then I assure you, as you've seen some brave states step up and say that if any federal agent comes and tries to take their firearms, that they'll arrest them and they're not going to enforce the federal law, the federal ban against firearms, etc. Thank you for those who have stood up and said that. But I assure you, if this piece of trash passes it and actually limits, infringes, or destroys our Second Amendment,